You wake up in the morning and the first thing you feel is the heaviness in your legs. Your hands are a little numb. Your heartbeat, it's there, but it's not strong, just tired. You tell yourself it's normal, that it's just age catching up. But deep down, you wonder, is this how it's always going to feel from now on? Let me tell you something important. Every 36 seconds, someone dies from heart disease and diabetes. It's quietly damaging the lives of over 30 million seniors in the US alone. These numbers aren't just statistics. They could be any of us. You, me, someone we love. But here's the truth no one says out loud. Growing old doesn't have to mean growing weak. Aging is natural, but pain, fatigue, and fear don't have to be. Not if you learn how to take back control, starting from your plate. Because what you eat can either drain your life or rebuild it. And in today's video, I'm going to walk with you through some of the most powerful, natural ways to protect your heart, lower your blood sugar, and clean up your circulation, one delicious bite at a time. And yes, that includes a simple onion recipe that many doctors now call a natural elixir. But I'll save that for last. Before that, I want to show you the real foundation. 14 everyday foods that are quietly healing hearts, reversing insulin resistance, and giving seniors more energy than they've had in years. These aren't miracle pills or expensive supplements. They're foods you can find at the market, cook in your kitchen, and feel in your body within days. So stay with me, grab a pen if you want to take notes, and if you're new here, don't forget to tap subscribe to MindBody Vibe and turn on the bell. This is a space just for people like you who want to stay healthy, strong, and fully alive after 60. Now, let's begin with the first food, and it's probably sitting in your fridge right now. A space just for people like you who want to stay healthy, strong, and fully alive after 60. Now, let's begin with the first food, and it's probably sitting in your fridge right now. Kale isn't just a trendy green, it's one of the most powerful foods your heart and blood sugar could ask for. Packed with soluble fiber, kale helps pull bad cholesterol out of your body before it ever has the chance to stick to your arteries. That means better blood flow, lower heart attack risk, and less pressure on your heart every single day. But what makes kale truly special is its antioxidant content, especially flavonoids and sulforaphane. According to research published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition, sulforaphane reduces chronic inflammation in blood vessels, one of the earliest signs of both diabetes and heart disease. And for anyone already dealing with type 2 diabetes or prediabetes, the fiber in kale slows how fast sugar hits your bloodstream. That means fewer glucose spikes, more energy, and less stress on your pancreas. Kale even supports healthy blood clotting, thanks to its rich vitamin K content, helping prevent plaque from forming in arteries over time. So if there's one green to get comfortable with after 60, it's this one. Now, speaking of foods that are both rich and heart-friendly, let's move to something creamy that surprises a lot of people. Avocado isn't just tasty. It's a heart-healing powerhouse wrapped in green. What makes it so remarkable is the type of fat it contains: monounsaturated fat. According to a study in the Journal of the American Heart Association, eating one avocado a day can significantly reduce bad LDL cholesterol while raising the good HDL kind. That's a direct win for your arteries. But here's something even more valuable. Avocados improve insulin sensitivity. That means your body becomes better at using insulin efficiently, keeping blood sugar levels steady, especially after meals. For those managing diabetes or insulin resistance, that's a game changer. They're also rich in potassium, more than bananas. This helps relax blood vessels and lower blood pressure naturally, which is especially valuable for overall heart health. Reduces the strain on your heart, and despite their creaminess, avocados actually support weight control. The fiber and healthy fats keep you full longer, helping you avoid those dangerous blood sugar crashes that often lead to unhealthy snacking. When paired right, like in a salad with lemon or blended into a smoothie, this fruit doesn't just nourish the body, it protects it. Next up is a small, sweet fruit that's low in sugar but incredibly high in healing power. Strawberries might taste like dessert, but they act more like medicine. Even with their natural sweetness, they have a low glycemic index, so they won't spike your blood sugar. That's crucial for anyone watching their glucose levels, especially after 60, when the body becomes more sensitive to sugar fluctuations. But the real magic lies in their antioxidants. Strawberries are loaded with anthocyanins, the same compounds that give them their deep red color. A study in the Journal of Nutrition found that these antioxidants help reduce insulin resistance and lower levels of inflammation in the bloodstream. That's a direct defense against type 2 diabetes and arterial damage. They're also rich in vitamin C, which supports your immune system and helps protect the walls of your blood vessels. Healthy vessels mean better blood flow, lower pressure, and less risk of clotting or stroke. And don't overlook the fiber. Strawberries help keep digestion smooth and hunger in check, two things that indirectly support heart and metabolic health every day. It's amazing how something so small and sweet can be so protective. Now, let's crack into something crunchy, something that fuels your heart and fights inflammation with every bite. Walnuts may be small, but don't let their size fool you. They carry the kind of nutrition that protects your heart with every handful. Rich in omega-3 fatty acids, these nuts help reduce the kind of silent inflammation that quietly damages your arteries over time. A study published in Circulation, the Journal of the American Heart Association, showed that regular walnut consumption improves cholesterol profiles and reduces blood vessel stiffness, two major risk factors for heart disease. But it doesn't stop there. Walnuts are also packed with magnesium, a mineral that plays a key role in how your heart beats and how your blood pressure is regulated. And if you're managing diabetes, here's more good news. Magnesium also improves your body's ability to use insulin. They also contain selenium and other antioxidants that defend your blood vessels from oxidative stress. That's the cellular damage that builds up with age and leads to weakened circulation, memory issues, and fatigue. Just a small portion, about a handful a day, can help nourish your cardiovascular system, improve blood sugar balance, and give your body lasting energy. Now, let's move from nuts to a root that's been used for centuries, not just for taste, but for its powerful healing effects on blood sugar and inflammation. Yams are more than just comfort food. They're one of nature's smartest answers to blood sugar control. What sets them apart is their complex carbohydrates. Unlike white rice or refined grains that cause sugar to spike and crash, yams digest slowly. This gives your body a steady, gentle stream of energy and helps keep glucose levels from swinging out of control. But there's something even more special inside yams, a compound called diogenin. According to a study in Food and Function Journal, diogenin has strong anti-inflammatory effects that directly protect blood vessels from internal damage. For anyone over 60, that means better circulation, fewer blood pressure issues, and a healthier heart. Over time, yams are also rich in soluble fiber, which helps regulate digestion and promotes fullness. That's a double win because it supports weight management while keeping your gut clean and active. And remember, a healthy gut supports everything from immunity to blood sugar regulation. Add in vitamin B6, essential for mood, nerve health, and hormone balance, and you've got a root vegetable that supports both body and mind. Next, let's talk about a tiny ingredient with a bold punch. You probably already have it in your kitchen, and it's been fighting disease for thousands of years. Garlic might look humble, but inside each clove is a powerhouse of protection, especially for your heart and blood sugar. Its most active compound, allicin, has a strong vasodilating effect, meaning it helps widen your blood vessels and improve circulation. That takes a lot of pressure off your heart and helps reduce high blood pressure naturally. What's more impressive is how garlic supports people living with or at risk of diabetes. A controlled study published in Phytomedicine showed that garlic supplementation lowered fasting blood glucose and improved insulin sensitivity. In patients with type 2 diabetes, it works by helping your cells respond better to insulin, so sugar can move out of the blood and into the tissues where it belongs. Garlic also acts as a natural antibiotic, fighting low-grade chronic infections that may silently stress your immune system and worsen inflammation throughout the body, including in your arteries. That's a quiet but crucial layer of defense. Even just one clove a day, crushed and allowed to rest for a few minutes before cooking, can deliver benefits. It's a tiny habit with a huge positive impact. And speaking of fruits with skin on, let's move to one you probably eat often, but might not realize just how healing it truly is when you keep the peel on. An apple a day. Yes, the old saying holds more truth than most people realize, especially when you eat it with the skin on. The skin is where much of the real magic lives. It's loaded with quercetin, a flavonoid that works like an anti-inflammatory shield for your blood vessels. A study in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that quercetin can significantly reduce blood pressure in adults with hypertension. Inside the apple, you'll find pectin, a type of soluble fiber that forms a gel in your gut. That gel slows the absorption of sugar and fat, keeping blood sugar stable and cholesterol in check. For anyone managing diabetes, this kind of slow-release energy is vital. It keeps you steady, reduces sugar crashes, and helps preserve insulin function. Apples also promote fullness, which helps with weight control, a key part of both diabetes and heart health. And the vitamin C inside helps strengthen, boosts your immune system, and supports collagen production, keeping blood vessels elastic and resilient. Just remember, the skin holds much of these benefits, so skip the peeling and opt for organic when possible to avoid pesticides. Now, let's move from fruit to a green vegetable that's known for detoxifying the body and scrubbing your arteries from the inside out. Broccoli isn't just a side dish. It's a body cleanser disguised as a vegetable. One of its most powerful compounds is sulforaphane, a natural antioxidant shown in a study by Johns Hopkins University activate enzymes that detoxify the bloodstream and reduce inflammation inside artery walls. That's a direct defense against plaque buildup, heart disease, and even early-stage diabetes. But broccoli doesn't stop there. It's rich in both soluble and insoluble fiber, which helps keep your blood sugar stable after meals and improves digestive health. When your gut is working properly, your immune system gets stronger and your whole metabolism runs smoother. And it brings a rare vitamin combo too, vitamin C and vitamin K. Vitamin C boosts immunity. Read in a calm, reassuring, and informative tone, like a friendly health expert giving helpful advice to people with diabetes. Emphasize benefits gently. Pause slightly between each fruit and speak with warmth and encouragement. Broccoli also has a mild thermogenic effect, meaning it helps your body burn fat a little more efficiently, especially helpful if you're managing weight as part of diabetes care. Steam it, stir fry it, or mix it into eggs. Just don't overcook it. A little broccoli lightly prepared goes a long way. Now, from something green and crunchy, let's turn to something juicy and bright. Known for its vitamin punch and powerful, read a calm, reassuring, and informative tone, like a friendly health expert giving helpful advice to people with diabetes. Emphasize benefits gently, pause slightly between each fruit, and speak with warmth and encouragement. Radical biology and medicine showed that vitamin C helps reduce arterial stiffness and improves the function of the endothelium, the delicate lining inside your blood vessels. This improves blood flow and lowers blood pressure naturally. But there's more. This fruit contains a compound called hesperidin, which helps your blood vessels expand and contract properly. It's like giving your circulatory system a daily tune-up. One important note, whole oranges are best. Orange juice, especially without pulp, has a much higher glycemic index and can spike your sugar fast. So when you need a boost, reach for the fruit, not the carton. Now, let's move from citrus to a grain that's quietly been cleaning arteries and lowering blood sugar for generations. Oats are one of those humble foods that quietly work miracles in the background. What makes them so effective is a special kind of fiber called beta-glucan. Once inside your gut, it forms a gel-like substance that slows the absorption of glucose and cholesterol. A clinical study published in the Journal of Nutrition and Metabolism found read in a calm, reassuring, and informative tone, like a friendly health expert giving helpful advice to people with diabetes. Emphasize benefits gently, pause slightly between each fruit, and speak with warmth and encouragement. Daily oat consumption significantly reduced LDL cholesterol and improved insulin response in adults with type 2 diabetes. That means fewer sugar spikes, more stable energy, and less stress on your heart and pancreas. Oats also keep you feeling full for longer, which helps prevent overeating and supports weight control, a crucial part of reversing insulin resistance and protecting cardiovascular health. They're also rich in antioxidants called avanthramides, which reduce inflammation in the blood vessels and improve circulation. This makes oats not just a blood sugar stabilizer, but a full body protector. Just be sure to choose rolled oats or steel cut, not instant varieties loaded with sugar. And if you soak them before cooking, they're easier to digest and even more nutritious. From grains to crunch, let's move on to a small snack that's rich in healthy fats and fiber and helps balance sugar levels naturally. Almonds might be small, but they're one of the most complete heart and blood sugar protectors you can eat. Packed with monounsaturated fats, they help lower reducing bad cholesterol while raising the good kind. A study published in the Journal of the American College of Nutrition showed that people who ate almonds daily had better lipid profiles and reduced risk markers for heart disease. But it's not just the fats. Almonds are also rich in magnesium, a mineral involved in over 300 metabolic reactions in the body. One of its most important jobs, supporting insulin sensitivity. When your magnesium levels are where they should be, your body is better at handling sugar, which reduces the risk of diabetes complications. They also offer fiber and protein, which means they help you stay full, reduce snacking, and avoid those blood sugar crashes that make you feel shaky or tired. Even better, almonds are full of vitamin E, a powerful antioxidant that protects blood vessels from damage and supports overall circulation. A small handful a day, unsalted, unroasted, is all it takes to feed your heart and help your blood sugar stay balanced. Read in a calm, reassuring, and informative tone, like a friendly health expert giving helpful advice to people with diabetes. Emphasize benefits gently, pause slightly between each fruit, and speak with warmth and encouragement. Purple grapes aren't just sweet. They're smart medicine for your blood vessels and your brain. The magic lies in a compound called resveratrol, which is concentrated in the skin. Research published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that resveratrol helps reduce oxidative stress in the arteries, preventing the kind of damage that leads to plaque buildup and heart attacks. These grapes also contain anthocyanins and flavonoids, two powerful antioxidants that reduce inflammation and keep your blood flowing. Protect against strokes. But grapes don't just help your heart, they boost brain health too. By improving blood flow to the brain, they help sharpen memory and thinking. In fact, a UCLA study found that older adults who regularly consumed grape extracts had better memory retention than those who didn't. The key? Eat them whole, with the skin on. That's where most of the healing compounds live. Just a small handful a few times a week can make a meaningful difference. Difference from fruit to fiber-rich comfort food?